Recently, Prince William has revealed a strange secret about Queen Camilla, plunging the entire royal family into confusion. My mother had already hinted at hidden dramas beneath the polished facade of the royal family, wrapped in centuries-old traditions and impeccable self-control. How will this explosive revelation affect the image of the royal family and their relationship with the public? Delve into the looming shadows of the royal family. Since 1995, my mother knew about the hidden problems of the British royal family. For years, they were known for their solid traditions and unwavering dignity. Now, everything has been shaken following the unexpected revelation by Prince William himself. His words have unleashed a wave of rumors, gossip, and endless curiosity, from which even the most devoted followers of the royal family cannot detach themselves. At the center of it all is Queen Camilla, who was once considered the villain in the royal soap opera. As we delve deeper, we will discover some surprising decisions that Prince William has made regarding Queen Camilla. The world awaits the moment of the great revelation. What Prince William is about to reveal could change the monarchy forever. Before we dive into these details, let's recall her marriage to King Charles. Their wedding in 2004 was a significant event. After lengthy reflections and conversations with religious leaders and government officials, Queen Elizabeth gave her blessing to the marriage, allowing them to officially unite. This decision was made after much consideration. When the engagement was announced in February 2005, the reaction was mixed. Some people were happy that he had found love again, while others thought it was too soon after Diana's death. For William, who was 22 years old at the time, and Harry, who was 20, the old controversy still weighed heavily. On April 9, 2005, the wedding took in Windsor Castle. The civil ceremony reflected the complex history of their relationship, acknowledging their previous marriage during it. Harry and Ian stood by their father's side, showing that they accepted this new figure in their lives. Harry even took on a leading role, reading a prayer that symbolized his approval and support of his father's new marriage. However, this was not the most difficult moment for him. The wedding marked a turning point for the royal family. Camilla received the title of Duchess of Cornwall, staying out of the press's spotlight. The years between Diana's death and the wedding were filled with significant changes for the royal family, especially for him. This experience influenced many important decisions he would have to make in the future. Before moving on to recent revelations about Camilla, let's step back and examine her early life and the contradictions she faced before meeting him. Camilla, whose full name is Camilla Rosemary, needs to be understood in her biography and in what has shaped her into the person she is today. Let's explore the unusual path of a woman to royal power. Unlike many royal consorts, Camilla did not come from an aristocratic family. Her father, Major Bruce Shand, went from being an officer in the British Army to a wine merchant. Her mother, Rosalind Cubitt, came from a family with a modest aristocratic lineage. In her childhood, she divided her time between the city and the countryside, where she developed a love for outdoor activities, especially horses. She attended Dumbrell School in Sussex and Queen's Gate School in South Kensington. Throughout her life, she has maintained this passion for an active lifestyle. Anna Elliot, born in 1949, was very close to her younger sister. This bond was a source of strength for her when facing the ups and downs of royal life in the following years, filled with ups and downs, covered by the media. In 1970, she first met Prince Charles at a polo match, marking the beginning of their journey together. In the third year of their relationship, she mentioned a shared history. Both of their ancestors had had romantic relationships. Her great-grandmother, Alice Keppel, and Charles's great-grandfather, Edward VII, had been connected. This connection, along with her confidence, quickly attracted Charles. They shared a love for nature, literature, and humor. However, the timing was not right for a romance. He was focused on his naval career, and the royal family did not consider her a suitable partner due to her background and previous relationships. In 1973, while serving in the Navy, she married Andrew Parker Bowles, a marriage acceptable in their social circles but one that left a lasting impression on Charles. Despite this, he maintained a close relationship with both her and Andrew, even becoming the godfather of their son Tom, born in 1970-4. In the 1970s, she focused on raising Tom and her daughter Laura, while maintaining her friendship with Charles. Among their friends, it was known that both she and Andrew had relationships with other people during their marriage. In 1980, when Charles was pressured to marry, he began dating Lady Diana Spencer. She seemed to support this relationship, seeing that Diana's youth and innocence did not threaten her bond with him. Charles and Diana married in 1981, and she attended the wedding. By the mid-1980s, rumors began to circulate that Charles and Camilla had resumed their romance. It was a difficult time for Diana, who was trying to balance her feelings for him while being a wife and mother, and staying out of the spotlight. The birth of Prince William in 1982 and Prince Harry in 1984 further complicated the situation. In the 1980s and early 1990s, Charles's marriage to Diana began to crumble. Rumors about his relationship with Camilla persisted. In 1992, the situation became even clearer when Andrew Morton's book was published, in which he openly discussed their relationship. However, this was not the worst of it. In 1993, a scandal involving Camilla erupted when a private conversation between him and her was leaked. The public reaction was decisive, and she found herself at the center of a media storm, with public discontent growing rapidly. Despite everything, she tried to stay away from public attention, focusing on protecting Prince William, who was struggling to balance his relationship with his mother and father. The situation worsened when he and Diana publicly admitted their infidelity in interviews in the mid-90s. Diana's famous statement about there being three in the marriage made it clear that she was considered an unwanted part of the royal family drama, but her difficulties did not end there. We will later see a silent fighter, balancing public scandals and personal duties under the shadow of the crown. Throughout this time, she remained silent, understanding that any public statement could further complicate the situation. Her main goal was not to cause more pain to Prince William, who was already in a difficult position when in 1996 he and Diana finally formalized their divorce. Her situation remained delicate. It was necessary to handle their relationship with great care to respect both public opinion and the feelings of William and Harry. This period laid the foundation for a complex family dynamic that would continue in the following years. Like his father, who became next in line to receive the title of Earl of Enfield, married a representative of the Catholic Church. However, after 21 years of living together, in December 1994, they decided to separate. This decision was made just a few months after the devastating loss of his mother-in-law, Rosalind, who passed away from osteoporosis in July. It was an especially difficult time for her. In March 1995, her divorce was finally formalized in the High Court of London in family matters, all within the course of a year. After the divorce, Andrew remarried Rosemary Pittman, who sadly passed away in 2010. In 1997, the royal family suffered another devastating blow with the tragic death of Princess Diana, an event that shocked the entire world. Under the watchful eye of the public, she chose to keep a low profile to show respect to Princes William and Harry, as well as to the entire nation during that difficult time. He focused on supporting his children, who were grieving the loss of their mother. In the following years, both kept their relationship away from the public eye, remembering the pain of William and Harry. They did not follow every moment. In 1998, she met privately with William and Harry, although this was kept hidden from the media to avoid increasing the societal commotion. However, this was not the most complicated part. Over time, he began to arrange informal meetings between his children and her to help them become more familiar with her presence. Over time, they started appearing together in public less frequently. A public event, a birthday at a London hotel, became a crucial moment in their presentation to the public. However, achieving full public recognition was not easy, as many people still deeply mourn Diana. A significant change occurred in 2000, when Queen Elizabeth II met William. He had mixed feelings towards her. He understood her role in his father's life but was still cautious, torn between honoring the memory of his late mother and supporting his father's happiness. In 23, Camilla moved to Clarence House, his official residence, which meant that he and Harry accepted her. They would see each other more often during their visits. This period was decisive for final acceptance by society. Although they continued to discuss the title, when Charles and she married in 2005, she was given the title of Duchess of Cornwall instead of Princess of Wales. This decision was made to respect the public's feelings and facilitate the transition period for the royal family, understanding the complex feelings towards Princess Diana and her title of Princess of Wales. The depth with which people associated this title with Diana was evident. During her time in the royal family and even after her tragic death in 1997, the memory of her remained venerated. When she was born, many saw her as an outsider, leading to the decision not to grant her the same title. This was a form of respect for Diana's legacy and a recognition of the strong connection the public felt with her at that time. The royal family wanted to facilitate and smooth her relationship with the people. When she married him, a wave of criticism was unleashed, and she was blamed for the failure of the marriage with Diana. Therefore, instead of calling her Princess of Wales, she was given the title of Duchess of Cornwall. This allowed her to quietly find her place in the royal family without provoking direct comparisons with Diana. Now, the royal family faces changes that will stir public opinion. Queen Consort versus Princess Consort. But discussions about her title have not ended. When they married, it was announced that, after he became king, she would be called Princess Consort, not Queen Consort. This choice was meant to reflect public opinion and differentiate her role from that of previous queens. However, some experts asserted that, according to the law, she would be Queen Consort regardless of what she was called. This decision honored royal traditions but complicated the situation.